Greetings, gang. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all my moderators, our magical members. All right, gang. So we're gonna do a quick energy check-in. See what's going on with you, or just what's going on in the energy period. Hey, HP3. Hey, Just Geo. Hey, Red. Hey, Shado. Hey, Love and Light. Hey, MS. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, shit. Overall energy, the devil in the upright position with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Straight out the gate. Be careful of who is trying to connect to you through love. Bottom of the deck here is the moon. There's some type of secretive evil energy behind someone's seemingly good intentions. So be careful, because someone could be coming towards you with some type of offer, but it's not pure. I ain't even gonna say it doesn't look. It's not pure with the devil. Somebody is coming towards somebody for the sole purpose of like binding them, tying up them, keeping them stuck to them in some kind of way. With the moon at the bottom of the deck, underlining energy, this is their intentions. This is their intentions. Their intentions is to keep their toxic energy hidden. Their intentions is to mask their obsession, their obsessive need for control. They're trying to mask it through some type of peaceful offer. But that's not what it is. With the major arcana, the devil and the moon. Let's see. Like somebody is a demon in disguise. Like somebody's evil as fuck. But they always trying to pretend like they care about people, they always going towards people with that. I'm telling you the truth. King of Swords in the upright position. Somebody's going to be able to see right through this. Now, somebody could even tell you too, like, yo, be mindful of so-and-so. They evil as fuck. Like somebody could be like very clear-headed about it. Bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Cups. This could be somebody who has walked away from this person. Court card energy here with the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. So somebody who could have walked away from somebody evil, who could have been through a demonic acts experience with someone, could be warning you. Like, yo, I would be careful of this if I were you. With the Eight of Cups, they have a history. This is somebody who has a history with this person. This is not some hearsay, assumption type of shit. With the Eight of Cups, this is somebody who has a history with this person, and they had to walk away from this person because someone was just wicked. There's no other way around it. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody was just wicked. Somebody had to walk away from this person. This is not the time for you to like straddle the fence. If somebody tells you straight up, like, yo, this person is evil, I had to walk away from them. At first I thought they was cool, but they turned out to be like whatever towards me. Okay? Court card energy with the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords in reverse. These are people who have actually been around each other. These are people who have actually experienced each other, not parasocially. Okay, this is like they've been in each other's lives on some type of major, in some type of major way with the Devil Major Arcana that really caused like, it really brought some like big energy into their life, and not in a good way. Now, somebody is bitter, Queen of Swords in reverse. So you're going to really, for some of you, you're going to really have to be mindful who you listen to. Because somebody could be bitter because they couldn't trap somebody. Did I say hey to HB3? Somebody could be mad because they couldn't get somebody caught up in some toxic shit with the Eight of Cups. Like, some of you may escape a very toxic, demonic space. Okay? And with this court card energy, Queen of Swords in reverse, this is going to make somebody very bitter. Somebody is very angry. With the King of Swords and the upright Eight of Cups, somebody is very angry because someone escaped whatever like toxic plans they have for them, whatever like demonic bind they tried to put someone in. Somebody has enough love in their heart to where they don't get caught up in this type of shit. Yeah. Confirmation. The Sun in the upright position with the Nine of Wands. So somebody's experienced this before. And with the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's like they don't question themselves before they just like walk away from something. Whoever is in this devil energy, Queen of Swords in reverse, they're very upset because someone walked away from something without explanation. Let's get the after tarot. Somebody doesn't know that they're the demon. Somebody doesn't know that they're the evil person. With the Devil and the Knight of Cups, somebody actually feels like even their evil intentions comes from a loving space. So this is a very dangerous person. Somebody feels like even if they are trying to bind you, trying to be an evil entity in your life, it's coming from a good space with the Knight of Cups. So this is like, you're going to have to be careful because somebody just feels like even their demonic energy within them is good. So this is somebody, you know, they're wrapped up. They're already far gone. They're going to rationalize and emotionalize all their evil intentions, all their evil actions that they take towards someone. They think they're doing that out of love. They feel like I love you so much that I should be able to be evil towards you. I love you so much that even when I'm being a demon or in your life, it's coming from a good space. That's how they feel. It's not the truth in your reality, King of Swords, Eight of Cups. But with the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups, this is how they genuinely think. This is how they think. They're always able to rationalize why they're evil towards someone and why they should still be able to be in someone's life, someone's mind, or someone's heart. They rationalize it. It's evil, but they rationalize it. See, some people talk to evil entities and they think that they talk in the spirit, the divine. So they feel comforted in their wrongdoings. They feel comforted in their demonic practices towards other people. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody is like extremely bitter, and that's the only reason they want to bind you to them. It's like somebody wants you to drink of the poison. Knight of Cups with the devil. Somebody wants you to drink of the poison that they come with, but they don't feel like it's poison. Queen of Swords in reverse is very bitter, so they feel like you just drinking of them. They just putting you on the same level as them. Like somebody has a really fucked up psyche and a really fucked up ass heart. Like, and with the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups, this is the type of energy, it leaves you no choice but to create distance in the mind and in the heart. With the Eight of Cups, in the Knight of Cups, maybe you cared about this person at one time. Maybe you care about this person now, even still. But you may know that they have a lot of bitterness, a lot of anguish within them, and they on some evil shit. They just wicked. They just got a wicked spirit. What is this, please? Hey, Lily Cat. My girl. All right, let's see. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. To clarify this energy, so you have two queens in reverse. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Somebody feels like they have some type of seniority within your life to where they have a right. Somebody really feels like they have a right to be evil towards you and still stay in your energy. Like somebody doesn't know how to let go. Like somebody, I just feel like this person is very fucked up in the head and in the heart. King of Swords in the upright position with the Eight of Cups. You've already been gone. You can see this clearly. You know how to identify this pattern. If this is not one person, this could be a pattern with the court cards. This could be a pattern of people who come in and out of your life, or people who you have to banish out of your life with the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Okay? But this is not going to resonate for some of you. But for some of you, this is an energy that feels entitled to your emotion. They feel entitled to your thought process. They feel entitled to be on your mind, to be in your heart. Like this person, the only reason you exist in this person's mind and in their heart is because of hatred with the devil. That's the only reason you exist within somebody. Somebody can't let go of hate. Like this is something that is deeply embedded in them. This is part of their DNA to just like hate. But with the Knight of Cups and the devil, it's like they have this knee-jerk reaction to still be around and be in the energy of the people that they hate. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, they don't know why they feel like this and they don't know why they think like this. But all they know is that it's justified. Okay, let's see here. I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position. Bottom of the deck here, Temperance in reverse. Ninth house. So this is somebody who is also like, they could be like a spiritual, they could be a spiritual person, but they're not spiritually balanced. Like they could walk around 24/7 and be like, I'm spiritual. But with the Temperance in reverse, they're not spiritually balanced. They're not spiritually well off. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the devil, yeah, they spiritual. But I'm telling you, they're not listening to and communicating with the right spirits. Let me see something. All right. What is this? You have the matriarch in reverse. So this could be a woman, or this could be your mother, or this, if it's not your mother, it's someone who embodies, like, they could be a mother, right? But a bad mother with the matriarch in reverse. They could be a bad mother. Or they could just have like mother wounds here with the matriarch in reverse. This person feels like every woman in their life owes them something. Every woman in their life owes them something. Every woman in their life is subject to scrutiny by them. Somebody has like a really fucked up perception of women and the role that women play in society, in their life, in the lives of others. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. I feel like with the King of Swords energy in the upright position, you could be so logical that this person feels like somebody, this matriarch in reverse feels like um cause see, the matriarch in reverse is the type of energy that's like, okay, I'll love you, but you have to do this. I'll love you, but you have to act like this. I'll take care of you, but you have to be like this. I'll support you, but you have to be like this. Like, this is a very unhealthy matriarch. This is someone who, whatever nurturing or love or attention or attentiveness that they give you, it's not genuine. It's based on something that's fulfilled within them, right? I clarify this energy. I get the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't have any empathy. This person doesn't embody any empathy at all. If this is a mother, they're the type of person that'll be like, well, if the father doesn't be with me, then I'm not gonna let them see the kid. That's how they are with the Four of Cups in reverse. They're gonna say in their mind it's something else. This is someone who puts their needs before the greater good all the time, even if their needs are very shallow and very miserly. This person is very vain too. It's kind of like everything is about them. If it's not about them, then they don't care. If you're talking to them about something that don't like stroke their ego or make them feel like the best, they don't want to hear it with the Four of Cups in reverse. They're very emotionally closed off with the heart chakra here. They can't feel anything unless it's something that's done as a reaction towards their apathy. So if someone's like, well, I'm not going to go talk to them, I'm not going to visit them, I'm not going to deal with them because I don't like how they treat me. They are a victim to that. They don't care with the matriarch in reverse that they could have been miserly and mean spirited to someone. They only care about the reaction to their mean spiritedness or their lack of care, their lack of empathy, their lack of nurturing. All right, let's move forward. What do we have for the collective, please, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. So this is a type of energy. Like if you are met with this type of energy or this type of person, you're always going to choose the mission over this type of energy. Now, what I'm hearing is it's not one person. It's an energy or a spirit or an entity that carries this type of vibe, right? So it's like if anyone comes into your life and they present this type of energy, you're always going to choose the mission over them. This matriarch with the Four of Cups in reverse is upset that you always choose the mission over them. Whoever this energy is, we don't have the High Priestess or the Hierophant out here yet, but I feel like this is a spirit or entity that has followed someone, almost said fathered, but followed someone lifetime after lifetime. Like this is a very old spirit. If you look at the matriarch, it's a very old spirit. So this could be a generational curse that seems to plague women with the matriarch. And somebody is going to always choose the mission over this. Somebody doesn't necessarily, with the Four of Cups in reverse, the matriarch in reverse, it's like somebody doesn't necessarily care how other people feel. They don't necessarily care what other people are going through, experiencing. It's very shallow. It's very like, okay, yeah, you feel that, you've been through that, get over it, because I need the attention focused back on me. But with the Knight of Pentacles, someone is rebelling. Someone is like, no, I have to stay focused. I have to stick to the plan. What is this, please? Justice in reverse. I feel like, too, somebody has been faced with a lot by this matriarch in reverse. If this is not a mother with this matriarch in reverse, this is like symbolic of like just like toxic feminine ass energy. You ever been around, because the Queen of Swords comes up here too in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. So that's extreme matriarch energy. Have you ever been around someone who is just like extremely catty for no reason, or who's always agitated and just always has like a bad attitude, unless you're like catering to them in some kind of way or like feeding into that? This is that type of person. This is like somebody it can be like labeled as walking around on eggshells around, but it's a little different with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like somebody has become skilled in maneuvering this type of energy. Somebody is moving through all the injustices in their life, and it's really weird how they're doing it, because they're faced with so much adversity. Queen of Cups in reverse, the Devil, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody is maneuvering through all types of injustices and really fucked up energy, because the Justice is a major arcana as well as the Devil. This is definitely something that has followed someone from a past life into the present. It's gonna take a lot of work with the Knight of Pentacles for someone to evolve from this, remove this. I feel like too with the Knight of Pentacles, someone is very close to getting this out of their energy signature, because with the Matriarch in reverse, this was something that was embedded in them within the womb, that they would always come out and face this type of toxic matriarch energy. Someone is moving through it. Can you show me this, please? See, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands in reverse. A lot of queens in reverse. Almost all the queens. We haven't seen the Queen of Pentacles yet, but all the queens have been in reverse. A lot of toxic femininity. Someone's like overly catty, overly emotional, overly competitive. Somebody sees like every woman in their life as competition, even if they're in different tax brackets, lifestyles, whatever you want to call it. Someone sees like every woman in their life as some type of competitive force, with the Queen of Wands in reverse here. They feel it deep too with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So much to the point that it's taken over their psyche with the Queen of Swords in reverse. What is this? And someone is so, like the Spirit says, crazy. Someone is so crazy that the moment that they see somebody embodying a type of energy that they don't, they immediately clock that as like competition. Even if they don't know that person personally, even if they're not in the same field, the same spaces, the same social circles. Like somebody is like wandering around aimlessly, like in competition with an energy that's not in competition with them. Or clarify this, like at the 10 of Pentacles. So you go from the Knight to the 10. You know, the best thing for you to do if you are in this type of situation is to just, like I said, stay focused on the goal. Because you go from the Knight to the 10. So you evolve past this energy, court card energy, a lot of court cards out here. You evolve past these people by not engaging. Sometimes the best thing to do is to not engage. And I know a lot of people feel like, oh, you're supposed to pop off, you're supposed to do, you're supposed to wild out, crash out. That's not always the answer. Because when you do that, you leak energy. If you are in this position, the best thing to do is to stay the Knight of Pentacles. Stay the King of Swords. Because that's what's going to lead you to this 10 of Pentacles. It's literally going to save your life, save your energy. Somebody needs to be mindful too, because whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, if this is somebody that you have allowed too much access to you, they're the type of person that would like call child services on you or something, like to make some type of weird accusation with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like somebody gets really bitter when people don't want to deal with them. 8 of Cups, King of Swords. But it's a logical decision not to deal with this type of person. somebody has a very evil mind. Like as soon as they don't get what they want, their mind goes to the devil card, top of the reading. It goes to that space. But with the Knight of Cups, it's very sick. It's very sick. Thank you, Spirit. It's very sick because they'll do something evil or demonic, and then they'll be like, "I only did it because I love you." That's very sick. Or this is the type of person that's with the Knight of Cups and the devil saying they love you while bringing some type of evil energy towards you. You're going to have to really stay focused. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is going to be part of the generational curse that you're breaking. The generational cycle, whatever it is. Because not everybody believes in generational curses and shit like that. And that's why they stay stuck in them. A lot of the times, people have misplaced loyalty to the ones in their family, and they don't even understand that that's why they're going through what they're going through. Not everybody in your bloodline that is passed on or that's still living is righteous with the matriarch in reverse. So you need to be mindful of what spirits you're talking to, what ancestors you're talking to. You need to be very, very mindful of that. Especially with the Four of Cups in reverse being clarifying the matriarch in reverse. You may not even know it, but consciously, subconsciously, whatever, you could be following in the same footsteps of those that you feel like weren't nurturing enough to you, didn't deal with you kind enough, didn't pour enough love into you. You could be following in the same footsteps as them, not knowing it with the moon in the upright position because it just feels so natural. That's why I always tell people you need to make sure you get like an ancestor reading or a spiritual reading before you start venerating certain people in your life. Just because somebody has passed on or they've been living the longest doesn't mean that they have the best intentions for you. Sometimes spirits can be in your life through your bloodline that can be limiting you. And you'll look up and you'll be like living the same lifestyle matriarch in reverse that somebody before you lived. And then when you realize it, you'll be like, wait a minute. They died lonely, alone, and bitter. No friends, no family, no one around them. No money in the bank. Nothing. Do I want to be like that? And then some people may be like, well, that's disrespectful. No, it's not. You have to be logical. King of Swords in the upright. Somebody needs to make sure with the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles that they're following in the footsteps of their benevolent ancestors, their benevolent spirit guides, their benevolent spirit team. Because with the moon, there's some secrets in the bloodline that somebody doesn't know about. And that's what's hindering somebody. That's what's making their mission slower, arduous, more challenging. That's what's making somebody take more time to get to where they really need to be. Show me this, please, Spirit. See, 6 of Pentacles here coming out in the upright position with the 8 of Pentacles. You need to ask for assistance from the benevolent bloodline within you, not the one that was your favorite, because you don't know what secrets they held. You don't know what they allowed to go on behind closed doors. You don't know what they swept under the rug. You need to be asking for help from your benevolent spirits. You need to be only receiving things from people who have the best intentions for you. Because you go from the 6, Knight, 8, 10. There's evolution here. There's room for growth here. But somebody needs to communicate with the right spirits, the right spiritual energy. They need to be in the right space spiritually to receive whatever this is. Yeah, confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position after tarot. Somebody needs to be in the right space. To receive whatever it is. We have the Justice in reverse again, and that was in the other deck too, in reverse. It's almost as if somebody is on the precipice of really healing some generational shit, like toxicity, wars, spirits that have, when I say this, I want you to know something. If you don't believe in past lives and you don't believe in reincarnation, then you're really not going to resonate with none of the shit I'm saying right now. Because there are some spirits that follow your bloodline. There are some habits, cycles, secrets that follow your bloodline. And you have to be able to discern that. There are some Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. There are even some mental and emotional imbalances, illnesses, chemical imbalances that people suffer through, and it gets passed down through generations. You have to be ready to like move through that, fight through that, see the truth through that, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much you favored or loved someone in your bloodline. You have to be able to face that, or you're not going to be able to heal it. Shout out to my girl AV, man. Sending her love. I ain't seen her on the live in a minute. But yeah, let's see here. Nine of Wands in the upright with the Sun in the upright. Somebody has been through a lot of shit, man. A lot of pain. If you look at this person in the Nine of Wands, they have a bandage over their head. So this is somebody who deserves healing. They deserve happiness with the Sun. They deserve better days. They deserve brighter days. They deserve rejuvenation of their soul, of their spirit on a deep ass level. This is not shallow at all, and it has nothing to do with nobody else. Somebody has faced a lot on their own. They are the wounded warrior. And it's like with the Sun here, like they deserve happiness. They deserve peace. And I'm talking about, like, I'm getting chills. That's how I know spirit on me. Like somebody deserve healing on a soul level, on a, not even a, spirit says a cellular level. Somebody deserves healing. With the Nine of Wands and the Sun. Like this is somebody's, man, somebody deserve this shit. If anybody deserves some healing and some happiness and some wholeness, this person here deserves it. What is this, please? Knight of Pentacles in reverse after tarot. Yeah, because every time somebody get to a certain point, something shows up to try to hold them back. This is what somebody's been battling for a long time. It's like, damn, every time I get ahead, it's something. Every time I feel like I've healed a certain part of my journey, it's something. And they feel like it's something that sets them back. Like somebody keeps feeling like that with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, damn, I'm down with the mission. I'm trying to complete the mission. But every time I get close enough, Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's some type of weird ass delay or some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody feels like that. What is this, please? Six of Cups. It's the past. See? It's the past, though. And it's weird because with the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, it's like the same shit keep happening. Like somebody could look, if someone keeps a journal or someone just has a very sharp mind with the King of Swords, they can look into their mind and see the past, and they can have clarity on like every time something has occurred in their life, something from the past has showed up to hold them back. Some type of habit or some type of person or some type of circumstance. It keeps showing up. Somebody needs to like make peace with the past. Yeah, see? Seven of Swords in reverse. Open enemies, but it's in reverse, though. Somebody needs to stop self-sabotaging. Somebody needs to stop, like, going back to the same old shit. Now, for others of you, there's somebody that's been an open enemy for you for a long time. Okay? This could be the same energy that's been following you through different lifetimes, or this could just be somebody that attached themselves to you when you were being way too free-spirited with the Sun and the Six of Cups. Somebody attached themselves to your innocence, your youth, your youthful spirit. We see on the Sun card there's a child playing happy on a unicorn. And we see in the Six of Cups there's children playing in a garden. Okay? So somebody could have attached themselves to you. And people do this. I don't give a fuck what you think you know. I know spirits. I know spirits. People can attach themselves to you through spirits. They can put a spirit on you. They could be that spirit on you. People will never release you, never let go of you. It doesn't matter how they came into contact with you, what kind of interaction you had. Some people with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords, some people attach themselves to you and they can ride you through different parts of your lifetime, through your journey, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and slow you down. Some people are only attached to you to weigh you down. Some people are only in your life or in your spirit or in your energy to weigh you down. They don't care with the Seven of Wands, with the Nine of Wands and the Sun. They don't care about the fact that you've been through so much. You deserve happiness and peace. They don't care about that. They want to be a burden on you. They want to be that open enemy. They feel like it's their right. You remind them of someone that hurt them. You remind them of something that they've never been able to process or let go. That's the only reason. Whoever this energy is, or whatever this entity is, they're trying to live vicariously through you. Even if that's being, because it's deeper than a frenemy, it's deeper than a foe. This is something someone is doing through spirits. This is something someone's doing through, with the Temperance in reverse, they're using spiritual energy to do this. That's what they're using. This is very unhealthy because someone, they don't have a healthy mind. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is someone who thinks like hate is a segue into love. They think hate is a segue into companionship. This is someone who also likes to trauma bond. And, me, I think outside the box, so there's a different type of trauma bonds, but one of the type of trauma bonds I'm picking up on is where, with the Seven of Swords, somebody likes to be an open enemy to you, cause problems for you in your life, wants to see you in the Nine of Wands, always fighting for happiness, for peace, for joy, just for some simplicity in your life. They like to see you like that, but they also like to be there. So this is a trauma bond where it's like, I'm going to punish you, I'm going to make things hard for you, but I'm going to always be there. It's very sick with the Seven of Swords here. It's a sick energy. The cards can't even depict what I'm seeing spiritually. This is like wild. This is very wild. Hold on. All right. It's very wild because with the Six of Cups, they have an air of sentimentality towards this. With the Nine of Wands, someone feels like they've been doing this for so long, they don't know how to do anything else. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, your energy, who you are, what you embody, has become part of their schedule, has become part of their routine. What is this? Let's see. So this person is self-sabotages with the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then they blame their self-sabotaging energy on others. This is someone that feels like, oh, well, if you wouldn't have said that, then I wouldn't have did that. If you wouldn't have wore that, then I wouldn't have done that. If you didn't express that, then I wouldn't have felt like that. Like somebody blames all their actions, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, on others. Like all their actions are based on people's response to who they are with the Sun and the Nine of Wands. Somebody's just like, I just want to be happy. Somebody is fighting for freedom or happiness from this oppressive devil in the upright at the top of the reading. This oppressive ass entity. This is an entity. And one thing about entities, they body jump. They body jump. They know how to snuff out your weakness. And they attach to that weakness. And if you're not someone who can sit alone and gain clarity and decipher your intuition from wounds and fears and other shit, you will fall victim to this. All right, let's see. Four of Swords. If you feel exhausted around someone, or you feel like you need to take a break from someone, or you just need some solitude, this is why. Somebody is pulling on your energy in such a way to where it's not enough for you. Like, okay, so just a weird example. I used to have this charger port, right? and it had two USB outlets on it. And if I was charging something that was bigger and took more battery than I was, like, say, my phone or an iPod or something like that, the it wouldn't charge evenly. So it's like you need to take a break from whatever is like draining you. It's like two things can't be charged on your energy at one time. With the Four of Swords, you need to detach and rejuvenate, replenish. There's something that's pulling on you unnecessarily, or whoever this resonates with. Because if you're represented by the sun can be seen as like what? Solar energy, solar plexus, solar panels, you know? And with the Four of Swords, it's like you need to recharge on your own energy. You need to feel what it's like to be in your own energy with the Four of Swords and the sun. Because you got a lot of court cards out here in reverse, no less. So maybe other people know what it's like to be in your energy. They know how it feels, how it feels to be in your energy, or oh, it feels so good to be in collective energy. But how do you feel in your own energy? How do you feel when you're just in Four of Swords, resting, laying down, not responding, not replying, not reacting, not responding, not being stimulated at all with the Four of Swords? Okay? You need to know what that feels like at some point. Hold on, y'all. So with the sun and the Four of Swords in the upright position, this is not negative. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can say it's not negative, but an energy vampire will look at this and think it's negative. Because an energy vampire is going to always look at you replenishing yourself, recharging yourself as an attack on them. That's how energy vampires work. It doesn't matter if you detailed their car, went and picked up all their groceries for them, did everything for them. The moment you detach to pull away to go and do those very things for yourself, an energy vampire is going to see that as an attack on them. Okay? So you have to understand that with the solar plexus energy being lit up and the Four of Swords, this is a time for you to like rest, heal your mind, heal your body, your spirit. Like you have to go through like a very deep healing transformation at this time. Another way Spirit is showing me this is, think of all the good things that people say about you, right? All the good things that people talk about. Oh, you showed up for me in this way. You were there for me in that way. Blah, blah, blah. Think of all those things that people can say that's good about you, and internalize that shit and then do that shit for you. Do it for you. That's how you're going to rejuvenate with the Four of Swords. That's how you're going to recuperate. The Four of Swords is talking about healing. And it's not so much just talking about laying down, because the swords are the thought process, the cerebral energy, the mind. It's like, okay, you laying down, but are you still worrying about shit unceasingly? Are you still like overthinking shit? Like, this is like calming the body and the mind. And sometimes you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? To get back to yourself. And this is what Spirit is encouraging you to do at this time. You're going to, why you keep crying? Hold on. God dang. I let you in and you cry. I take you out and you cry. Freaking kids, bro. Yeah. So you're going to have to look at the spaces in your life where people say the things that you heal them on. It's time for you to take that same energy and heal yourself on. Because the sun is a major arcana. All right. So this is going to be one of the big changes you have to make in your life. You're going to have to stop worrying about how you make others feel and worry about how you feel. And that's going to be very important for somebody going forward. All right, let's see here. Because also too, with the matriarch in reverse, say you come from a matriarch, right, who never complimented you, who never accentuated the beautiful qualities about you. You may meet people in your life like that will withhold those same sentiments from you, but they will show in other ways that they like those things about you. And you can find yourself overcompensating or overgiving in those areas, and then not really allowing it to resonate with you so that it heals you and uplifts you. It's great to be a healer, but what's the point of healing everybody else around you if you're not healing yourself? It's pointless. We are not in the what is it called? Oh, thank you. We are in the age of Aquarius, Four of Swords. We're no longer in the age of Pisces. See, the negative attributes of a Piscean person, that will also be something that'll make a Pisces turn on you for, or make a Pisces turn on themselves for. See, Pisces is always willing to be the self-sacrificial lamb, even when nobody asks them to. We've come out of the age of Pisces. We're in the age of Aquarius now. So you're going to have to do some shit different. So what if people feel good in your energy? You don't got to sacrifice that shit. If you give everybody your energy, what do you have left to charge up on? That's why the sun is here clarifying the Four of Swords, because you have to recharge yourself. It's not always about how you make people external to you feel. Because everybody external to you could feel great around you. But if you don't feel good when you by yourself, then what the fuck is it for? What is it all for? You can't be around energies or people who make you feel like you're only valuable when you're sacrificing parts of yourself for them. With the Four of Swords, that could be your peace of mind. With the sun, that could be your solar plexus, which is your emotional energy, your creativity. Oh, don't go to the gym today. Oh, don't go to the library today. Oh, don't work on those projects today. I need you to work on me today. And if you keep doing that, Nine of Wands, you'll never have shit for yourself. You'll never have nothing for yourself. And I already know if you got Pisces placements, you're going to be like, oh my God, Ori said that because she hates Pisces. No, I don't fucking hate Pisces. I'm telling you, every fucking zodiac sign has an evolved and unevolved state. The unevolved state of Pisces, one of them is being the sacrificial lamb or the martyr all the time. And then they turn that martyrship into resentment. You don't want to turn around and start resenting yourself, or you don't want to walk around embodying this resentment because you feel like your job was to be the ultimate healer, to where you don't heal yourself but you heal everybody else around you, or you sacrifice for everybody else around you but you don't give yourself nothing. That shit'll be turned into resentment in your heart. And with the solar energy, it'll start to make you not even want to work on shit that make you happy. So you're going to have to balance that out. You cannot be the martyr. That shit is not cute. I don't care how spiritual it sounds. You don't have to be the martyr. You don't. You don't have to be the martyr for anyone. So now in the age of Aquarius, you're going to have to figure out how to heal yourself, to love on yourself, to pour back into you, to reignite that fire within you. And if that pushes people away from you, then they're not supposed to be around you. Bottom line. The time for self-sacrificing for others is over, unless that's your child. Even your child grows to a certain age where you can't just throw yourself under the bus so they can have something. Even you have to have boundaries with that. Have boundaries with the healing. Have boundaries with the light you give. Everybody that just is flocking to your light don't deserve to bask in it. Hell no. All right, what is this, please? Yeah, King of Pentacles with the Lovers, because there's other shit for you to do. There's other things that require your energy. There's other things that you could be working on, okay? You welcome MS. There's a different part of your legacy here. The King of Pentacles talks about legacy. Being grounded in that shit. And you're going to have to be okay with people being mad. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. You're going to have to be okay with people feeling left out. People feeling sad because now you're choosing to shine your light on you. To shine your light on the areas in your life you need to heal. You need to fix. You need recuperation. So you mean to tell me that you just gonna like overexert yourself for other people, and then when it comes time for you with the Four of Swords and the Sun, you have nothing left? Some people might be okay with that. Yeah, I don't have nothing left for me, but at least I gave it to everybody else. That means I did a good thing. No, it does not mean you did a good thing. You have to have balance, and the Temperance was in reverse. There's no balance in that. The King of Pentacles and the Lovers, this is stepping into more grounded connections. Stepping into an energy of like, okay, equal give and take with the Lovers and the Upright. Major Arcana. That's what you need to be stepping into. Because this could be something that's blocking you financially. You know? Let's see here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. This could be something that's blocking you from receiving. With the matriarch in reverse, you could have been conditioned to always be putting out, putting out, putting out, putting out. Even in unhealthy ways with the lovers, even in relationships. Oh, I'm not really physically attracted to this person, but they want me, and me giving myself to them would make them happy, so I'm going to put out. Oh, I really don't have the energy to absorb what this person is talking about, going through, even in friendships, but I'm going to do it because it might make them feel happy. Even if it depletes you. You got to release that. What is this, please? Yeah. Hangman in reverse. It's time to look at giving and receiving in a totally different energy. I'm telling you, some of you guys have really been conditioned to think that the more you give, the more you put yourself out, the more you put yourself in uncompromising positions or uncomfortable situations, the more you will receive. And you're going to see with the Four of Pentacles that that's not the case. Coming out to clarify, this is the Lovers in reverse, and you just have the Lovers in the upright. See? This is a type of energy that will keep you in some type of trap of giving to energies that don't give back to you, but you feel useful. Fuck feeling useful. You're not an inanimate object. You're a person who deserves equal give and take. You're a living, breathing human being who deserves nurturing and replenishing. So with the Hangman in reverse, it's time for a new perspective on the connections and relationships in your life. Not just romantic. I'm talking about interpersonal, business, social, all the things. It's time for a new perspective on that, because so what if you were useful? You done gave up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of your day. How has that benefited you? You're going to have to start looking at that from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have people, Knight of Cups with the devil at the top of your reading, that will come in with those evil intentions and try to make you feel like you owe that to them. You owe them your energy. You owe them your time. You owe them loyalty, nurturing, whatever it is. You know? So you're going to have to start looking at relationships differently. Because some people are stuck in this like trendy ass, fake ass spirituality where they feel like they always got to be sacrificing parts of them to seem holy, to seem valuable, to seem like a good person, even if it ain't spiritual. Because a lot of people who watch my readings ain't even fucking spiritual. They just may think if I give of myself so much, that means I'm a good person. Do you didn't gave so much of yourself, and ain't shit left for you? How you a good person if you're not a good person to yourself? Charity starts within the home. The home is your temple, your body. The only place you're going to live longer is your own body. And anybody that comes into your life and tries to make you feel like giving to yourself is some sin or some weirdo ass shit people be talking, nah. You can't give to nobody if you ain't got nothing to give to you. And why would you keep giving to anyone who doesn't value what you're giving? You know what I'm saying? What is this, please? See, Five of Wands after tarot though. Yeah, it's time for all of this shit. It's time for this confusion, this drama, this unnecessary confrontation to come to an end. Ace of Cups in reverse. Stop arguing and fighting with people who don't even love you. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't even care about you. Stop explaining your situation to people who don't give a fuck about you. Stop explaining yourself and trying to shift your perspective and give more to people who don't even got no love in their heart for you. They don't even care about the simplest things about you. With the Lovers in reverse being clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse, these people will drop you as soon as they don't feel some type of, I don't know, because it's shallow as fuck to me. Like, as soon as you're not making people happy, they take their love away from you. And I'm not talking about, oh, you supposed to make them happy. Ain't nobody supposed to do shit. These are people who have these type of expectations on you with the Five of Wands. It's like, if you're not keeping me entertained, if you're not saying everything I want to hear, if you're not keeping me happy, if you're not sacrificing yourself for my happiness and my desires, then I don't want to be around you. Then you become an enemy. Um then you become some type of, I don't know, adversity for them. It's just no, because the Five of Wands is clarifying the Hangman in reverse. You gotta see shit for what it is. It's some people who just come into your life on some bullshit. It ain't got no soul contract to do with it with the Lovers in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. It ain't no, oh, I owe a soul contract to this person. Oh, I owe a lifetime to this person. Stop thinking like that. You don't owe your life to nobody. No matter how much they try to guilt trip you or put that energy on you, you don't owe your life to nobody. Because I guarantee you, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse, they wouldn't sacrifice themselves for you at all. They wouldn't sacrifice nothing for you. Hold on, let me go get something to drink. All right, I'm back. Yeah, but Some people have this idea that if they just give and give and until they're depleted, it's a very unhealthy idea of love and loyalty. And with the Five of Wands, it's like even the people you're giving that type of loyalty to would not extend that same thing to you because they have other circumstances in their life. They have other standards that they have to live up to. So it's almost as if they have a very misconstrued idea of you. Like, your loyalty doesn't mean as much to them as their loyalty is to their lifestyle or to the other people or to their ideas or to their emotions with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's like it's just very imbalanced here. And even unconsciously, with the Lovers in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, you'll always be in this space, whether you want to or not, when you're dealing with these types of energies or people, you'll always be in this space where you're unconsciously chasing after their approval or after their unconditional love or after just simple gestures of kindness. Some people are so self-absorbed that they don't even know how to extend simple gestures of kindness. That should be like telltale sign number one, where people can't even extend simple gestures of kindness with the Ace of Cups, Lovers in reverse. And the reason that they don't is because they feel like you. And you know what's so funny? Because Janae Aiko is a Pisces, and she had that song where she says, "I love me enough for the both of us." That's toxic as fuck. Because why would you be in a connection with someone where you gotta love yourself in replacement of the love that they're not giving you? Ace of Cups, Lovers in reverse. You don't need to be with someone or around people, no matter what kind of relationship it is, or you have to love you enough for both of y'all. That's too much work. That's too much emotional labor. And a lot of the times, people who are insecure and they operate through fears and their traumas most of the time, they want you to love you enough for both of y'all because they don't have the capacity to do that with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse. That's like a red flag. You need to run. If you got to be telling yourself all these affirmations and shit while you're telling other people those affirmations and giving that type of love to others, and they can't even extend the simplest act of love and kindness to you, then you know you're in the wrong space. Then you know you're giving your love to the wrong energies. Your attention, your time, whatever it is, you're giving it to the wrong energy. It doesn't matter how they have rationalized it in their mind. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move forward. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Please don't come on my channel and in my readings just throwing some random zodiac sign at me. You ain't even spoke to me. You don't even know what the fuck's going on. Don't just come in my chat throwing a random zodiac sign at me. That's disrespectful. All right? I'm not an inanimate object that you throw your zodiac sign in and an answer pop out. All right? Show some respect. All right, you got the Fool in reverse here. So this is not a time to be like taking uncalculated risk, okay? This is not the time for that. Can you show me this Fool in reverse, please, Spirit? Ooh, excuse me. Three of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Fool in reverse. Yeah, because you might be surrounded around people who don't calculate anything. They have no discernment. They have no forward thinking. They have no solid plan. Thank you, Lily Cat. They're not grounded in anything. So you can't take a leap with these types of people. You can't. Sometimes it's cool to just wing it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Sometimes you just wing it and it turns out right. But with the Fool in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, this is not that time. All right? So this is not a time to just be winging it. Like, oh, I'll figure it out when we get there. Don't know. You will not be able to figure it out when you get there. You'll get there and shit will be fucked up. And you might not even know how to get back home. All right? So this is not a time just be doing shit and going out on a limb on something you have no solid plan for. Now, I'm also hearing, too, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, someone has tried to replace you or replace the work that you do or replace the effort, the results that you make. They've been trying to replace that to no avail with the Fool in reverse. Somebody could have, went off half-cocked and got rid of a team that was really there for them. Or they exiled themselves from a team that could have been very beneficial for them. And now with the Fool in reverse, they find themselves without a plan and they can't go back to where they came from. What is this, please? The King of Wands. So somebody needs to have some type of integrity. That's what they lacked. Somebody did something without integrity. And it's like the only thing that can gain them, that can help them reposition themselves, is integrity. Somebody did something impulsively that had no foundation, or they jumped towards something that had no foundation. And the only way that they can get back to where they need to be or to go where they need to be is if they come at this a different way with some type of integrity. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant and the Upright. So spiritual integrity here. Yep. So somebody with a Fool in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could have jumped to some type of conclusions that were not factual. It had no grounding. It didn't have any backing or any proof with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the only way they can get back right is with God, or through some type of prayer, or through some type of spiritual nature. Because everybody got their own spiritual shit. All right, let's see. What is this, please? Somebody got a really bad spirit on them, too. That's why that baby was fussing. Somebody got a really bad spirit. When animals act like that, somebody got a really bad spirit on them. If animals don't like you, you got a real bad spirit on you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, with the Hierophant here, I clarified this energy like the devil in reverse. Spirit has really removed somebody from some type of toxic binds. If you feel like, oh, you had like a really, if you think you had like a really deep connection with somebody, or you thought you and somebody was on the same type of spiritual level, y'all wasn't. And spirit really has come in and removed you from that. For some of you, it's not who you think it is. Somebody that it is blaming it on somebody that it's not. The Hierophant in the upright and the devil in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse. The person that's thinking, oh, God saved me from that person. No. God saved that person from your ass. You get in where you fit in. But with the devil in reverse twice, Tower in reverse, Hierophant in the upright, this is the opposite. Somebody thinks they're like holier than thou, and that everything they do has some divine spiritual meaning to it, and it's not the truth. Somebody thinks that every time somebody don't do what they want them to do, and blah, 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 that means spirit was saving them from that person, when in actuality, somebody's spirit guides was saving their ass from that person. And this ain't no personal reading, so you're going to have to figure it out for yourself. But somebody don't have the best intentions, and they kept trying to bind themselves to someone. At the top of the reading, we had the devil in reverse earlier. Where is it? Let me see. Yeah. No, it was the devil in the upright. See? Now it's in reverse. Now it's in reverse. So that's even more of confirmation. Somebody evil as fuck. Somebody always got some wicked spirit on them. Somebody always got a wicked spirit on them. And they always talking about, oh, spirit saved me from that person. No, spirit saved that person from your ass. With the devil in reverse. Somebody never think they wrong. Somebody always, I'm telling you, somebody is always, we have the justice in reverse twice. Somebody is always justifying the evil things they do to others, think of others, project towards others as a way of them being holy and being saved or some shit. So this could be somebody that's heavily religious with the Hierophant and the devil twice. And a lot of y'all be coming in my chat talking about, oh, Jesus this and God this and da 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 da. Some of the most evil ass people that be doing the most witchcraft and shit that y'all so called against be in the church. But that ain't even my genre. I don't even really give a fuck about none of that, because I know my gods and my spirits. But a lot of the times, people who are evil and wicked, they always think they being saved from somebody else. Whole time, other people's spirit team is saving them from their ass. They evil ass. Their wicked whispers, their wicked thoughts, their wicked prayers and shit. And with the devil energy, that's a very obsessive energy. That's a very controlling ass energy. So it's like some people feel like if they can't control you in some kind of way, then all of a sudden they was being saved from you. No. Not with the devil in reverse. It's the other way around. Yeah, with the Hierophant, God saving somebody else from somebody else. But nobody don't want to talk about that though. That's why it's like You got to be spiritually intelligent enough to be having duality. You got to be able to look at shit different than just, oh, how it made you feel or what it made you think. You got to be able to go to spirit. You got to be able to discern. Motherfuckers could look angelic and 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 spiritual as fuck and be evil as fuck. Somebody could, and I know a lot of people just be on here for bullshit, but I do a lot of spiritual work, and I be seeing a lot of people that be the problem be looking for other people to be the problem. A lot of people who be the problem be trying to cast pain and judgment and reversals and shit on people that was just trying to save themselves from their ass. See, one thing about the enemy is when you start to break curses that they've put on you, when you start to break spells that they've put on you, or you start to remove evil eye that they've put on you, they gonna cry victim. They gonna cry victim automatically because now they feeling that shit on them. People be having weird ass intentions and ambiguous ass intentions. And you gotta have a discerning spirit on you to see that shit. And stay away from that shit. With the tower in reverse, you gotta be able to stay away from that shit. See, with the Hierophant and the upright being clarified by the tower in reverse, spirit wants you to stay away from these demonic ass people who pretending like they ain't demonic. You know how easy it is nowadays with the internet to pretend like you ain't demonic? It's easy as fuck, because all you gotta do is post in a certain aesthetic, say certain shit online. That's how a lot of motherfuckers be getting drawn into these cults that they whole life be fucked up behind. Y'all remember years ago, it was that cult with fucking Nature Boy, fucking Young Pharaoh, all that shit. Motherfuckers was online, Hierophant, the devil, preaching, talking all this shit. And then when you start seeing that shit fall apart, that's when people start to realize the shit was the truth. That's why I ain't never clicked up with no motherfucking body. I don't care what you see in the chat. I ain't clicked up with nobody. Everybody that fuck with me is self-governed, sovereign beings. You got to be mindful of that shit. Because just because somebody dressed a certain way, they talk a certain way, don't mean they on the right path. What was the other nigga name? Brother Polite. All those motherfuckers that was like talking and bashing the spiritual community and all, and bashing their own community and setting up all these cults and all these polyamorous and polygamous and all this shit, they all fucking ate each other alive. You saw it unfolding in real time. This is not that time. This is the time to be self-governed. This is the time to be a sovereign being. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but all I can do is encourage you to be for yourself. We all given knowledge from our own perception, our own understanding. Therefore, you have to step in and be self-governed and take the information. You have to be able to sift through different things. Keep the things that resonate and throw away the things that don't. Even when it comes to religion and spiritual practices and all those things, you have to be self-governed. There's a lot of motherfuckers who, just because you see them performing spiritual acts doesn't mean that the human energy don't still exist. That the lower aspect of their ego still don't exist. That they're not able to fall victim to these lower level entities that come to stop the program. Because that's what these lower level entities do. They come to stop the program. They want to be a distraction. They don't want you to heal. And as corny as healing may sound to certain people, that shit is real. Healing is a real tangible thing. All right, what is this, please? Hangman in reverse. Again, new perspective. Getting unstuck. What they call it? Doctrinized or some shit. Like, hold up. You're able to be multifaceted. You're able to know different things. You don't gotta be tied into one way of living and seeing the world. Seeing your spirituality with the Hierophant in the upright. In the upright. Even in the ways you see your relationship with the Most High. Your gods, your spirits. It's up to you. You gotta wait around for nobody to come and tell you how you're supposed to think and feel. And a lot of the times, the way people fuck themselves up is they get on the internet, they see somebody talking about some shit that they resonate with, and they give their whole spiritual life up to that. They give their whole conscious evolution up to it. Because, it's not the spiritual community and a conscious community is low-key two different things. You know what I'm saying? But you're not supposed to give your autonomy up to nobody. Nobody. Yes, learn from people. But don't follow people blindly. That's out. That's out with the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in the major arcana represents the sign of Pisces in the major arcana. And with the Hangman in reverse, I told you we are out of the age of Pisces. We are in the age of Aquarius. So it's just different now. It's different now. The shit that you used to be emotionally attached to, that you felt like made up who you are, parts of you, you probably don't even care about that shit no more. Real shit. Some of you guys probably have spiritual practices that you don't even feel the desire to do anymore because it doesn't resonate with the new version of you. The energy of Aquarius is different. It's quirky. It's outside the box. It's more of an individualism. You know what I'm saying? Pisces is a mutable sign. So that's more of being able to mute what's going on within you just to get along and keep the peace and find healing in the collective energy. A lot of you guys don't even really give a fuck about the collective energy no more. You just want to know what's your purpose, what you need to be doing, what spirit has for you. And that's honestly where you need to be. Yes, we do collective readings, but in these collective readings, you need to know how to find your own energy within this. That's why I encourage you to get your own reading. Don't ever make life-changing decisions based on a collective ass reading, because there's hundreds of you that watch this shit. This is a time we're in where things are going to be happening way different than what you thought they were or what you felt they were. So you're going to have to be thinking differently. You're going to have to be thinking outside of the box. New ways to accomplish certain goals. New ways that you go at relationships. New ways that you go at business. Acquaintanceships. Because everybody ain't your fucking friend. Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is friendships. But with the Hangman in reverse, you're going to even have to rethink that. Why is that person your friend? What makes them your friend? You know, friend is a heavy title to bestow upon someone. Everything is different right now. All right, let's see. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse here. And I said we didn't have the Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse as well, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, all the queens being in reverse, a lot of times women are their own worst enemy. And I already know I got a lot of women subscribers, and they probably gonna be mad, but I don't care. I can't sugarcoat my message just to keep a certain group of people happy. A lot of the times women are their worst enemy against each other. You know, trying to outdo each other, trying to outdress each other, trying to outtalk each other, trying to out earn each other. And then Spirit is telling me that one of the reasons that this is happening, not condoning it, but breaking it down, is because there has been an energy over time of women being oppressed, their power being oppressed. Like I told y'all as a couple years ago, when you say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, what does it do? It casts out the woman, when it's actually the Father, the child, the Holy Mother. The Holy Mother is the Spirit, but anyway. And then you can even see that shit. Art imitates life. You ever watch certain movies and you ever notice how, like, in the beginning of the movie it'd be like, oh, it'd just be the father and the daughter, and the mother somehow died years ago and the father is left to raise the daughter. Like little weird shit like that. They always outcast the woman, right? You can look back even on like not even like a shallow level, but just on a simple level. Look at the movie Transformers. It's a lot of movies where you're gonna see that the mother just somehow has died. She's not even a part of the plot, but she's a part of the opening of the movie to explain why it's just the father and the child. So you see the divine mother being outcasted a lot. So that has made a lot of feminine rage within the spirit. So if that shit is not healthy, it's going to be women trying to destroy each other. It will be. Women with the Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. We see women pitting themselves against each other to prove some type of hierarchy. So it's not the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It's the Father, the child, and the Holy Mother. Because you can't have one without the other. And you don't got to listen to me. I don't really give a fuck if anybody believe anything I say, to be fair. I don't want to convince nobody of shit. Do your own research. Don't study me. Study other shit. I'm telling you right now. Because shit happens in the spiritual and then it happens in the physical. So if it happens in the spiritual before it manifests into the physical, how can it take a mother and a father to bring a child into this world if it didn't happen in the spiritual first? Now there's other comedic aspects of that. I respect those too. What I'm telling you is that with all these queens in reverse, there's some feminine healing that needs to go on. And it's crazy to me as a professional fucking healer. It's so many women that flock towards spirituality, healing, tarot, crystals, practicing, spiritualists, and all these things. It's so many women that flock towards that, right? But it's also within that so many women destroying each other within that same fucking thing. It's wild to me. It's fucking wild to me. It's even gotten to a point where these feminine energies in reverse even outcast the masculine energy from healing if they're not embodying a certain type of feminine energy. So it's like, oh, if you're not acting feminine like me, then I don't believe that you want to heal. And I feel as a healer that that's unfair. There are some men who gel well with the feminine energy. And then there's some men who gel well with the masculine energy, but they both need healing. There's no way to just be like, oh, if you're not like this, then you can't heal. If you're not like this, then you, like, there needs to be some healing within that healing. It's just wild to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't expect anybody to believe what I believe or feel what I feel, but I feel like everybody needs some healing at some point in their life. We all go through shit. We all need to purge in some kind of way. But there's been such an exclusion, if that's the word. It's been such a discard in ancient texts and ancient religious practices that outcast the woman to where the woman had to come forth and take back their energy by force, rightfully so. But then what happened is it got muddled to the point where it was just a rage of emotions and no logic. And then the women started destroying the women. And then the women wanted to outcast the men by all means necessary. And I know there's toxic masculinity, but I also have seen toxic femininity up close and personal. There's both. There's a duality. There's never just one thing. So after you have discarded all the toxic masculinity, once that's gone, why are the women still trying to destroy each other? Why are there so many women trying to do glamour spells, try to do spells to make another woman look ugly, lose their fortune, lose their family, lose their life? Why is it so much of that? If you've already outcasted and destroyed the evils of patriarchy, like, what's left? What's left after that then? So I be reasoning with spirit about shit like that. And then you have, some women don't really even hate men like that. Some women just mad at men because they don't have a good one. And some men are just mad at women because they don't have a good one. So it's just a bunch of bullshit, flying back and forth. So sometimes you just gotta stay out the way. Sometimes you just gotta stay out the way. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse, please. Because if women are supposed to only understand women, how come women can't get along with each other? High Priestess in reverse. This is why. This is the fuck why. Because somehow, and these are all feminine energies on the cards, somehow when women get around each other, I don't know what happens to their intuition. Maybe it goes out the window, and I don't fucking know. I really don't care, to be honest, but it's just weird to me how with all these queens in reverse, you can get a group of women that get surrounded around each other and talk about how men are only the problem, but then they can't even get along amongst each other. So like, what the fuck is really going on? What's really going on? We only had all we had was the King of Swords in the upright, the King of Cups in the upright, and the King of Wands in the upright. Those were the only male centered energies. And I know a lot of tarot readers will say there's no gender in tarot. Sometimes that's true, but sometimes it's not. But women be their own worst enemy sometimes. They fight against each other for non existent titles, for imaginary roles that really don't exist with the High Priestess in reverse. Confirmation. So I don't know what the fuck that is. Like how they say, oh, women, we don't dress for men, we dress for each other. It's like that kind of thing. Like, oh, we don't dress for men, we dress for each other. So you just got all these queens in reverse, all these energies, high priestess in reverse, just people, just these feminine energies trying to outdo each other for a title with the high priestess in reverse that's actually non-existent because it's not even coming from a true spiritual space. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you in the spiritual community or you looking for spiritual friends and you looking for, spiritual groups to resonate with, just chill, just be by yourself. Learn from people. There's a lot of spiritual people that offer classes and lessons and mentorships and shit like that. If you want to take those things, take them. But do your own thing. This ain't gonna be for everybody because some people need community. Some people can't exist without other people to, bounce their ideas off of and to be in community with. So I get it. Some people need that. But for some of you, you don't need that. Some of you don't need that. All right? Because some of you may be too difficult to get along with, and then some of you may not be able to go at the same pace as others. It's something that's always made me wonder about, like, just sitting back in my own world, just watching the spiritual community evolve and devolve and move around and shit. As somebody who's never clicked up with a spiritual house or group or whatever, I've always noticed how it's always the women that are trying to destroy each other. Trying to destroy each other through spirituality with the high priestess in reverse. They're the ones that want chaos magic sent to other people's homes. They're the ones who want mothers and their children to suffer and not have anything and be poor and be in a desolate space, or make that person's skin break out, make this person lose this, like. And I always be wondering, because even within those same energies, these are the same people that are always like, oh, thank you for the super chat, Lily Cat. These are the same women that'll turn around and be like, oh, men are evil, this and this and that. And I know that I play a lot and I talk shit a lot and I joke a lot, but that's just a different part of me. The spiritual part of me, the practitioner part of me, the spiritualist part of me has seen the evils within people, have seen like the evils in people's requests, have seen the evils in the confessions that people make against each other. So you can't ever, you can never gaslight me. You can never make me feel like I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Like, you can never be like, oh, well, you was laughing on Tuesday. Why on Sunday you was saying something serious? Like, you can never make me feel any type of way. I've seen the evils of women and I've seen the evils of men. So I know what people are capable of. With the moon and the devil that came out at the top of the reading, I've seen people's evil desires. I've seen people's evil wishes. And I'm clairaudient, and I'm clairsentient, and I'm clairvoyant. I've heard the evil conversations. I've heard the evil whispers. You can never convince me that I haven't. I know that I'm like light-hearted and I'm, easygoing and light and shit like that, but that's just one perspective of me. I know the evils of men. And I know where these evils stem from. And I know the desires behind these evils. And I'm not afraid of it, so I will tell you what it is. Maybe you're afraid of it. Maybe it makes you uncomfortable. I noticed that a lot of readers don't like to talk about the evils that go on because it makes them feel maybe they're overly sensitive or they're too sensitive to the energies. I noticed that a lot of readers don't like to read cards in reverse. Part of that is because they take it very personal when a card comes up in reverse. They take it personal, like it's about them. But it's not about you, it's about the energy. I can hear spirits. So when something shows up in reverse, it doesn't affect me the same way. It comes more as like a warning or a learning lesson or some shit like that. There's a lot of women in the spiritual community that are destroying each other at this very fucking moment. You probably got somebody on this motherfucker right now trying to channel some shit in some type of delusional mental space. Like, I've seen shit. I've been doing this shit a long time, so I'm telling you the shit I know. You gotta shield your energy. You have to. You have to. Because when people don't get what they want, you see it tried to shut me up. When people don't get what they want, High Priest is in reverse. That's exactly where they go to. How they can destroy, how they can bring in some demonic energy into your life. They want to look on you. They want to feast on you. They want to know your vulnerabilities. They want to know how to destabilize you. I've seen so much shit in my fucking life. I've lived hundreds of lifetimes, gang. Whether you believe me or not, I have. And I've seen. And we are in a timeline where those things matter. Maybe 15, 16 years ago, that would be far-fetched. Maybe that would be weird to hear. But not now. Not now. Not in the climate we're in. Not in the spiritual climate we're in. You know how many people you can log on the internet into and find somebody to do some baneful work to you, for you, against somebody who doesn't deserve it? Like, the shit is extremely real. Like, I don't really care how you feel about the information I put out. I don't. Because I've seen shit. You could just be at work and post a picture of you at work. A bitch will screenshot that shit and send it to someone and be like, oh, this person is evil. They trying to work on me. And they could be lying through their fucking teeth. And guess what? If the price is right, somebody gonna work you for that person. Straight up. Do you know how many people have tried to sacrifice people in their own bloodlines just so they can get something up off of them? I'm telling you some real shit. You know how much access you give to people in your life just by posting certain shit on the internet? And I'm not fear mongering and tell you not to post shit. You do what you want to do. I'm telling you straight up what I fucking know. What I've seen. People be evil and angry. High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse twice. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Like Queen of Wands in reverse. People be evil and angry. I'm telling you. That's why Spirit be telling you to protect your innocence. Keep a childlike heart about you. You know how many people is just walking around in the Queen of Swords in reverse energy? Just walking around waiting for something to pop off about, waiting for something to be angry about? Shit is wild. You wondering why Spirit keep you out of certain people's lives or keep certain people away from you? You being protected. And that's the truth. Some people hate being protected because some people feel like everybody should have access to them. Everybody should be able to see them. Sometimes that shit ain't true. All right, let's move on. Because with the High Priestess in reverse, that's definitely somebody that's like praying on your downfall. They can't wait to see you fall. They can't wait to see you fail. But you won't. Three of Swords in reverse. One thing that I love about the tarot reading community, if you want to call it that, one thing I love is that everybody has their own genre, what they read on, or what Spirit allows them to see. So you might come to my page and you might be like, oh my gosh, she's talking about spiritual work and spells and demons and entities and shit. And you might go to somebody else and they don't even talk about that. They might just talk about career, love, finances and shit. I like the diversity in that because I feel like you're supposed to have diversity. You're supposed to be able to pick up on different things. My channel is sometimes a little too heavy for people. But this is what I was called to do. I'm going to let you know what the fuck's going on. All right? And so if you clock in, if you tap in with me, this is going to be the tone. Sometimes it might not be. It's whatever my guides want me to talk about with you. But you got to stay spiritual protected. And you got to be mindful. You got to be aware. You got to learn shit. Stop being afraid. Religious doctrine has you being afraid of your own gifts, your own powers. And not even your own. It has you being afraid of the gifts and the energy that exists without you and within you. It's like we're on a different timeline. We're in a different paradigm. You can't be afraid of that shit. Because it's very overt. Okay? It's very apparent what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Some people just ain't paying attention, or some people just, it ain't their purpose. Some people, it's not their purpose to tap into this. It's not their purpose to hear about this, to know this. It just ain't for them. All right, let's see here. But you know, we stepping into this space where we can't bullshit. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on right now. We're being hit from every angle. All right? And some of you guys need to realize that maybe it's not that person that you don't like that's working you, or that you think don't like you that's working you. We are being worked by the machine, baby. The machine is working all of us. All of us. Individually, in different ways, the machine is working us. And that's why you have to be very discerning, spiritually and mentally and emotionally strong. Because if not, you're going to give in to the spiritual psychosis, or just a psychosis, period, and have you lashing out on people when it's the machine. Some of you guys, it's generational. It's shit you've picked up from other people. That's why you also, too, I'm telling you, you got to be careful for the people that you be around. Oh, they spiritual. They read tarot cards. So what? What's their soul like? What's their moral and their spiritual integrity like? You can pick up spirits just from being around certain people. And people can put certain type of spirits on you. All they need is your picture or some type of personal effects of you. I'm telling you some shit you don't want to hear, but I have to tell you it. You have to be mindful. We're in a very spiritually weird ass timeline. I don't want to call it toxic, and I don't want to call it beautiful, because I feel like it's a combination of both. Yeah, you guys got adjacent possibilities. That's two different ways you could flow. This card comes out in reverse, right? This card is also number 24, which breaks down to the 6. And then another thing too, not only do you have to be mindful of like the personal effects of you. Personal effects just means like clothes, items, things that you wear, hold dear to you, clothes, shit like that. Okay, personal effects. Not only do you have to be mindful of that, you have to be mindful of the images that you put out of your sacred space, or the people you love, you hold dear to you. Shit, sometimes even your fucking pets and shit like that. You have to be mindful of those things. And I'm speaking to people who are spiritually on that level. People who feel like that doesn't matter. I know why you feel like that, because you're more leaning towards a logical thing with the thinking, man. You're thinking more logical. I'm speaking more spiritual. So you might logically think like, oh, why should I not tell everybody everything that's going on with me? Why should I not show everybody that everything that's... You may logically think, you know, that's your thought process. But spiritually speaking, no. No. Especially when you have a certain calling on your life, or you have a certain walk you're supposed to be in. But anyway, adjacent possibilities in reverse here. Number 24, breaking down to the 6. There's more options than you may think. Okay? There's more possibilities than you may be giving attention to. All right? So it's this is really, if you look at this, it looks like a box. This is really a time to think outside of the box when it comes to things that you are trying to acquire, when it comes to these goals you're trying to accomplish. This is definitely a time to think outside of the box. Don't let yourself get trapped into one way of being or thinking. Yes, it feels comfortable. Yes, it may have um, done great for you in the past. But it's time now to think different than that. If you look here on the floor, there's a laptop. Someone needs to like change the shit they consume on the internet. Somebody needs to stop, like, somebody may be obsessively looking at a certain profile or certain things on the internet, and it's not getting them anywhere. Somebody needs to change the things that they are accessing on the internet. Somebody likes to thank you, Spirit. Somebody likes to time travel through people on the internet. So like, if they look at you and they see a picture of your room or your face or your children or your bathroom or your background, somebody does this thing where they like project themselves into that space mentally, and inside of them it feels really real. So, with adjacent possibilities, somebody needs to know that like exposing too much is not actually the way that they're going to get to where they need to be. Somebody needs to become more private with their background, the things that they show to strangers, okay? All right, let's read this. This card says many unconsidered options. When reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your own agenda. It is also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments, and in every moment, in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide, are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have the options in the thousand of choices you make every day. Yeah, the thousands of choices you make every day. That is such a powerful thing when you think about that. When you think about the thousands of choices you make every day, you can really like set up shop within the choices that you make. You can really like set up certain things, choices, thought processes, habits that will really govern your success. When you really think about it like that, it's extremely empowering because it's showing you with the thinking man, it's showing you like the shit you think about, the plans you think about. Like somebody, even if somebody has like an evil plan all the time, a very manipulating plan, a very triangulating plan, even if someone feels they're like a mastermind of evilness and conflict and confusion, because some people think like that. It's like that whole energy can be geared towards something that will be successful and leads you down a path you never thought you'd be on. With the thinking man, it's like somebody finds too much pleasure in cultivating some diabolical plan than they do cultivating a plan for success for themselves. And that's very concerning. All right? So with the thinking man being number 46, breaking down to the 10, somebody needs to start like thinking their way out of some pit, thinking their way out of familiarity, thinking their way out of some shit they always do. Like somebody needs to realize that, like, hold up, all this energy I'm in thought process I'm putting towards something else, it could be used to actually make me successful. Like somebody needs to switch what they're thinking about. If somebody is always thinking negative of other people and everything that comes towards them, they need to switch that shit. And they'll see more avenues of success. All right, let's see. Now this is gonna make me mad. We got number 35, Archangel Michael in reverse. Wow. Really? Bottom of the deck, woman holding a coin in reverse. Somebody likes to summon spirits and saints or some shit to harm other people, to take money from people, to take stability from people. And they're wondering why, you know, the number 35 breaks down to the 8. That's the infinity, abundance. Somebody is, and you see how the sword is upside down. Okay, so somebody spends a lot of money, specifically money or energy. Look at where this ball of light is located. Somebody spends a lot of money or energy on destroying others' foundation. Whoever this person is right now, they could be realizing that is in return destroying their foundation. All right, let's read this. All right, this card says stability and security. So somebody could be trying to affect someone else's stability and security. And what's happening is they're starting to see the trickle down effect, how it's affecting their stability and security. The odd thing that I'm seeing and I'm hearing is that it's not affecting them on the same scale that it affected their target, but it's affecting them no less. But I don't feel like somebody is grounded enough to see why. I don't feel like they're grounded enough to even understand it. All right, this card says, when this card shows up in reverse position, you may be facing some significant challenges and even some very difficult emotions. The energy in your first chakra may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry or desperation. Issues of instability can shake you to your very core. So it's going to be very important to get the energy moving freely through the chakra once again. Call upon Archangel Michael for assistance and visualize his light and power filling this area and bringing you a greater sense of your own true strength and eternal stability. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance return. And feel your safety and balance return. Yeah. So, somebody is feeling like the after effects or the onset of whatever this instability that they're sending you. They're starting to feel it, and it may be coming to them in small ways, but they're feeling it. Okay. Affirmation: my first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. You might need to do some work with Archangel Michael. There's definitely somebody trying to work against your stability, your foundation, even your home, your money, whatever they deem that you feel secure about. This is what somebody is attacking right now, and you have to counter it. All right, gang. This was your collective tarot reading energy check-in. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. Shout out again to my magical members, my magical moderators. Thanks again to Lily Cat for the super chat. I love you guys so much. Again, everything you need from me will be in the description box below. All right, gang. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.